Hey everyone, welcome back. I think today I'm gonna start a new series called Frugal February, if I can speak today. Frugal February. Say that 5 times fast. But I'll just give you some ideas today of what I'll be talking about, maybe go into depth on some of them. I know a lot of people do like a low spend, no spend January, but we can always do things different. We can always do things kind of, you don't have to do everything like everyone else. You can make up your own rules if you want to live simply, be frugal, different rules for yourself. That's fine. You can do that. You know, not every frugal idea or low spend idea is right for everyone. So just talking about how you can be frugal, enjoy life, you know, be ready to take on whatever comes next for that life throws at you. But some of the things I'll be talking about later on in some other videos is like a frugal Valentine's Day. I know a lot of people celebrate Valentine's Day. I think it's a kind of silly holiday, you know, just to, you know, I don't need a special day to buy a gift for someone or tell someone I appreciate them or like them. But if you are into that and want to do it on Valentine's Day, that's fine. I'll probably give you some ideas how to maybe make it a little less expensive, stuff like that. You know, you could also think about, this is probably one I'll talk about later or in a little bit, but doing like a low spend or no spend February versus a low spend January or no spend January, because why not? Like I said, you don't have to start new habits or new things on the first of the year or the first of the month. You can do it any day. You know, if you goof up one day, continue. Start again once you realize you goof up, or start again the next day. Whatever you want to do. You can always look for new thrift stores or liquidation stores. I know a liquidation store, I'm not sure how long they've been around, but I found this new liquidation store near me recently, and they're kind of cool. But yeah, you can find those. Find something new, because like I said, if you go to the same stores every week, you're going to find the same stuff, I feel like. So if you do different ones and different things, go to different places, you might find something different that you may not have found at a better price. And another thing is that I might talk about, is look for deals. I know, you know, now is probably a good time for you to start planning vacations, like family vacations for the summer, family outings, or just look for deals or throughout the year now, because you could probably get a great deal on things. There we go, kind of better. But if you know, or current things, you know, if you find a good deal for something that's going on soon, like this week, and you're like, hey, let's go do this. You know, you can always do it now, or like I said, now is probably a great time to start planning vacations, planning stuff like that, summer things. I don't know if you send your kids, if you have kids, or send them to camp or stuff like that. You can do that. Start looking now, see what they want to do. Or maybe they're like, no, I don't want to do camp this year. That could save you money too. But start thinking now. You know, tell them you can, if they don't want to do camp now, or don't think they want to do camp this year, be like, okay, well, if you change your mind, think about what you would want us to look into. Or give them, you know, tell them that they can get like an idea for camp, you know, if they think of something or find something. But yeah, probably other things too. I just having trouble thinking things now. But I guess I'll talk about some, tell you about why I think a low spend or no spend February is better than a low spend, no spend January. One is if you do it in January still, the beginning of the month at least, January still has the Christmas and holiday clearance stuff on sale. And usually, in January it gets down to 90%. So if you're doing a low no spend January and you come across some of this 90% off clearance, you won't buy it. But I think you should buy it, because why not get something for 90% off? Especially if you're going to use it. Or if it's like a snack or something that you can, if you're going to eat or your family likes. Or if it's like decorations, like holiday or Christmas decorations that you could use for next year and replace stuff that you got that were worn out or broken, or got broken through this holiday season. So I think you should be on the lookout for those in January, and that's why I don't think you should do a low spend January or no spend January, because if you do that, you'll miss out on that great clearance stuff. And I feel like January is one of those times a month where everyone wants to make changes. Everyone wants to start new resolutions, new habits, new stuff like that. But if you wait until February to do your no spend or low spend month, you're going to have time to reflect and think about what you want to do, how you want to approach it. Maybe set up some guidelines or some rules so you can know exactly going into February what your plan is, what your goal is. If you're trying to save some money for a certain thing, a certain whatever. If you're trying to save for, I don't know, a new car, if you're trying to replace something expensive or get some maintenance done on your house, which is great. So if you think of your why you're doing it. You don't have to have a why unless you just want to do a challenge, make things interesting when you go shopping. But yeah, so if you want to try to, see how much money you could save, see how much money you didn't spend, those things. But yeah, so you just want to maybe, take a pause and not jump into something right after the holiday season. That's why I think you should wait until February versus just starting in January. And I feel like January is a low spend, no spend January is, I feel like, way overdone. Overdone completely. But yeah, so if you wait until February, it's one of those you can kind of, like I said, reflect, see what you're wanting to do with the money, needing to get replaced or fixed, stuff like that. So if you want to be, like I said, sometimes a low spend January, at least for me, a low spend, no spend January doesn't really make sense, because like I said, the Christmas clearance, holiday clearance gets pretty good as long as you can find stuff you like or find stuff you need, and not just buying stuff that just because of the sale. But yeah, so if you just want to maybe sit back and think about a low spend, no spend February during January, see what you're wanting to accomplish by doing it, see what you're, really think of the why you're doing it, why you want to, maybe spend a little less in February, stuff like that. So you can maybe, like I said, think about different ways to use the money, different ways to, and I feel like January is just one of those, everyone wants to try and relax after the holidays, and if you try to do a no spend or low spend challenge, it's going to be, your brain just gets fried. And maybe you just kind of don't think things through when you're, when you're going through that stuff, and you want to be, what am I thinking? Just want to, kind of collect your thoughts, collect your, energy, like kind of reset your brain for January, And then, okay. And then think, okay, now February's coming up. What is a challenge or something that I could do for February? I don't know if it's a financial challenge, a personal, like, health challenge or something like that. Think of stuff like that. Like, I mean, it doesn't have to be a low spend, no spend February. Like I said, you could, take take January and kind of reset your brain, reset your mindset, get your thoughts in order for the rest of the year. Maybe think of some, I don't know if you want to call them long-term goals, like yearly goals. Think of like a budget for, like, a grocery budget for the year. If you're thinking you're spending way too much in groceries, try to see if you can spend a little less in groceries for the year. Maybe do like a declutter challenge another month. I always say clean. This is my thing. I'm trying to reinvent spring cleaning is basically what I'm trying to do. Don't wait until spring to do your cleaning, like a deep clean. Do it with the seasons. It's going to be so much better. I feel like it's going to be so much better. For me, I'm trying to do this. Clean and declutter with the seasons, not spring cleaning. So, like I said, it's one of those, why are you waiting for once a year to do all of your cleaning and decluttering? Do it, even a monthly declutter or cleaning challenge. Take maybe for this year, if you want to do a challenge or a frugal challenge, maybe this isn't really a frugal challenge, but clean every month. Do like a cleaning different section, or I don't know, a different section or space or a different category of cleaning or decluttering. See what you have, see what you found, see what you can get rid of, or be like, oh, I didn't know I had this. I was actually thinking about buying this, and then you already have it. But yeah, so you maybe do something like that. Clean every month, or clean with the seasons. So there's also, I mean, that's not really a frugal challenge unless you find something that you were gonna buy anyways. But yeah, so there's some things, my new series, Frugal February series. If you have any ideas of topics for a frugal suggestion, leave them in the comments so I can talk about that this month. Frugal challenge, frugal Valentine's Day. I'm not sure what else is in February. President's Day, baby. I don't really know if that's really a good good thing. But yeah, so I mean, frugal living, if you have any ideas for any frugal topics, for the month. Frugal finances, I don't know. Frugal stuff. Leave them in the comments. Tell me what you think. If you have any ideas of or if you like my no spend February versus a low spend, no spend January, and you think doing it in February is a great idea, tell me. I can go through. I haven't really gone to the grocery store yet this week, so maybe I can show you what I bought. All right, guys. Like I said, tell me what you think. Have a great day.